Mappa Studios is one of the biggest and most well-known anime studios in Japan. They are most well known for the stunning work they have done on Attack on Titan, and have done work on many popular projects, such as Chainsaw Man and the ongoing Jujutsu Kaisen. Unfortunately, they're not only famous, but infamous. For years now, they have been known to abuse their employees by overworking and underpaying them. Let's lay down some groundwork to show this has been a constant problem. By taking a look at an article, Attack on Titan Studio Mappa addresses animated pay controversy, published in July 2021, 2.5 years ago. The discussion about how the anime industry compensates its animators came back into the spotlight recently when veteran animator Ippei Ichi accused Netflix of paying animation studios, specifically Mappa, at a lower than average rate for its productions, which would then cause the animation studios to pay their animators below average rates as well. Regardless, Mappa felt the need to comment on the situation, and in a statement posted to its official website, Mappa claims it has never offered unreasonable pay rates to its staff. The studio claims it offers a fair rate relative to the budget of the project, which doesn't necessarily refute Ichi's earlier claims. The studio also asserts that it has never forced or coerced staff into working on a project. Gee, I hope that last comment doesn't come back to bite them in the butt. Attention was also drawn to Mappa when a freelance animator who worked with the studio on the most recent season of Attack on Titan accused the company of factory-like, unhealthy working conditions. The animator accused Mappa of working them until the sun came up, and criticized the studio for taking on too many projects. What did this freelance animator have to say in 2021? In a now deleted series of tweets, he states, "These animators work because of how passionate they are, but these corporations abuse them. They receive an unacceptable paycheck and unhealthy work hours. Every week, Mappa delivers top animation, but this is the work behind it? This makes me so angry and sad at the same time." He also revealed that junior or lower ranking animators were stuck in a loop of correcting mistakes. They could not draw anything, and neither was there any time for them to be trained. He commented that the situation was almost like working in a factory. Mappa deserves worse than insults. Japan's work environment is just unhealthy in general, but Mappa's is just on a whole nother level. 80% of the employees themselves have criticized Mappa for their ridiculous work schedule, and 50% of them have signed for resignation, so STFU. I'm very curious as to who he was responding to and why he told them to STFU, but I guess we won't know now. There's been other stories in between then and present day, but for the sake of time we'll skip over them and move on to present day. October 2023. This is the event that got people's judgmental eyes on Mappa, and they haven't taken them off since. It was revealed that Mappa made their animators sign an NDA in order to not disclose the working conditions. Unfortunately, most of the tweets have since been deleted, but we do have folks who make records of what was said by the animators. One user took to Twitter/X to share the situation in a post that has since gone viral. Mappa has just made the Jujutsu Kaisen staff sign a confidentiality contract so they do not express complaints about the production, the user wrote. "They silenced the staff because of the hell they go through," they replied. Despite the non-disclosure agreements, staff members have continued to post their claims publicly on the platform, as more poured in to provide their own experiences. "I have nothing to lose, so if you're going to sue me for complaining, I'll take it," one said. "It's so obvious that video artists are treated like slaves that no one even questions it," they posted in another tweet. "Where I am now, it's basically a mess and I'm no good, so people who want to do their best shouldn't get involved," another explained. "Instead of making people write a pledge to avoid complaints, could you please create an environment where they won't complain?" they further claimed. "Really terrible situation right now. I wish schedules could be more feasible human for the staff," another said. Again, a lot of this is done by Google Translate, so it might be a little bit iffy. At the time of writing, Mappa has yet to provide an update or make an official statement regarding situation. Some other saved tweets. "The place I'm at now is a basic mess and not very good. So if you want to do your best, don't get involved. If you want to do things properly and get paid properly, this might be a good place for you." I'm assuming something was lost in translation. He probably means this might not be a good place. "While it's a mess, it's also a good place for newcomers to make a name for themselves, because there are opportunities lying around and they're doing some high profile work. But if you want to have your work respected, it's better not to get involved." Silencing the staff from talking about how atrocious the work conditions are is comically evil. "I don't care at this point because yes, the schedule is beyond terrible. The fact that work gets done at all, with any level of competency, is incredible. I will not compromise my health for work that won't even cover all of my rent, let alone any other expenses. My main job and my overall well-being mean more to me than the fear of being blacklisted. Something very important to keep in mind, this is Japan we're talking about. In America, it's almost a cultural pastime to publicly crap all over the company you work for. Hell, people crap all over the company they work for while at work. I know because I've done it! In Japan, it's something of a taboo to do such a thing. So for these animators to go against cultural taboos, go against a legal NDA, and to risk their very careers by pissing off one of the biggest names in the industry, this is one hell of a cry for help. And notice it's not just 1 or 2. We're not even done yet. This is October, we still gotta get you present day. So with that groundwork being laid out, let's go to present day and see just what kind of hot water Mappa has gotten themselves into. A collection of animated tweets was compiled by user MangoYoga10 over on Reddit. Jujutsu Kaisen animators undergo a collective meltdown in the past few hours on Twitter, talking about the production crash and the poor working conditions. Staff requested a delay, but was denied a delay by the production committee. Episodes are being completed mere hours before being aired. Episode 17 will still look good as it has a stacked list of animators, but from then on it's not looking good. For those wondering why can't they just take a break and delay the episodes, there are multiple factors included in this. Firstly, the production committee is made up of many parties, including Toho and Shueisha. Hope I'm saying that right. So unless the majority vote to delay, nothing will happen. Secondly, it costs a lot to delay. Rebooking airing slots, redoing marketing strategies, BD releases, etc. I'm not trying to justify why they haven't delayed, just trying to state the reasons as to why one might not want to delay. Arai Kazuto, director and storyboard of JJK Season 2 Episode 13. Bad news came in, and I am so done. The most boring ending imaginable. The festival is over. Yes, break up, break up. I'm seriously deflated. Nothing is fun anymore. I can't stand it. Okubo Shunsuke, director of episode 12 of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, sent an image of one of the main protagonists of Shirobako, an anime about making anime, trying to hang herself while visibly tired. The character in question is an animator in the story of the show. Main animator Kato in a now deleted tweet. I'll just leave you with the word scum. Hone, animator of JJK Season 2, sent a now deleted tweet complaining about something regarding the production of an important show he's working on right now. It has been posted at the same time of those other tweets, and he's working for JJK right now, so it probably refers to his situation too, as he has already complained about the show production in the past. Tsuchigami Itsuki, nicknamed Miso, suddenly retweeted all of his old tweets, talking badly about Studio Mappa. One animator put the final nails in the coffin by saying, "Owarida, he ain't going back," and the worst thing you can say in any situation, it's Jover. If the internet has taught me anything, this is how you know that things are truly finished. Animator director Rosia Nobili, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, in a now deleted tweet, "It's over," also sent a YouTube link that goes to the song "Can I Put My Balls in Your Jaws?" See, this is not basic complaints level, this is "Can I Put My Balls in Your Jaws" level. Another person I caught that's not on this list, and apparently this person is famous in the Japanese animation scene, said, "Throw your card key in the company trash when you leave work." Someone who goes by Kevin, who writes for the very popular site Sakuga blog, went on a long rant about the issue, where he had this to say. Reminder that if you hire teams of young, materially ambitious creators because you want to exploit the bombastic appeal of their work, it's not their failing if it becomes impossible to comply with your studio's pathetic planning. They didn't doom the schedule, it already was. Scoping is a good quality in team projects that takes time to hone, but these people are not hired to be efficient. You're putting them in super high profile projects with immense expectations, pushing them to constantly go all out. That's actually what kept their precarious balance. They go all out because of their pride as artists, for the sake of their resume, because they want to help friends, and because that's their mindset. It's the damn reason they're there, and what brute forces episodes that on the surface are very impressive despite the schedule. But that only works to a point, and they have found the hard limit. There comes a time when you can't conjure an episode out of nowhere, and it's not these creators' fault that it's fallen apart. It's thanks to them that it's taken so long to happen. Blame the right targets. And also, if in this process you trample over their artistic pride by only caring about cold numbers and wasting people's efforts, don't even respect proper crediting, and screw over those friends, do not effing wonder why all the team is currently putting you on blast publicly. So what does this mean for Jujutsu Kaisen? Several animators have said that they work until the final hour before the episode needs to be finished or comes out. It seems like many are resigning in protest, or at the very least are so overworked that they can't produce the energy to finish on time. There are rumors going around that production for future episodes has halted. This upsets me. I want the high quality animation we've all come to know and love, but not at the expense of the artists working on them. I do hope to one day, with my business, open an animation studio that treats artists with the respect they deserve, but that's a long ways off. Share this video to spread the message, like and subscribe to spread on the algorithm, and comment about what you think about all of this, and how it can be combated. If you want to help me on my long journey to get that animation studio launched, check out my business, The Dragon's Treasure, link down below. We sell anime-themed TNT accessories, and recently coffee as well. Buy some for yourself or for a gift. But this story has honestly depressed me, so I don't really feel like I have the energy to give that high-energy product push. Please, share the video and let people know this is what's going on.